always wanted to just entertain and inspire people. And I just would love to experience the best that life has to offer while I'm here and make the best impact I can. I just want to be able to go way beyond myself. And I miss my exit.
We get it poppin' in the deep. We get it poppin' in the deep. A lot of players in the deep. So we'll be talking.
We're going down to Detroit to see the house that I grew up in. And I actually haven't seen this house in probably 2 decades. So Detroit Skinny started in 2006. And it was with a parody called Squirrels Chase Squirrels, based off of this rapper named Pittsburgh Slim, this song called Girls Kiss Girls. And I just thought it was funny, and so I did a parody. I didn't really take it seriously where I was like, oh, this is really gonna be the biggest thing ever. I think I was just always interested in music ever since a really young age. And at the time I was making all the short films. And the short films, I was way better at that. I was way better at the directing and acting part of it, but the music was just a hobby. We did Squirrels Chase Squirrels, and it actually got a lot of views on YouTube in the beginning. I think it got 500,000 or 600,000 views on YouTube. I didn't really do anything with the name for a long time. It just kind of was sitting in the treasure chest. And I was living in LA, and so it didn't really make a lot of sense to use that name. And I did a bunch of other different music projects, and I did a boy band, did Chad Future, we did another group. And then I I didn't forget about music, but I just kind of lost my passion for music.
Put on the back burner kind of thing?
Yeah, man. Hey, that's it. That's my house. This is my first house. This is where I grew up. This is where I was born. Wow, it's crazy. I haven't seen this in so long. My mom has a picture of her right there on that doorstep, and then her 1973 Mustang. The Detroit Skinny started. And I was like, I just don't want to do this anymore. And so I just took a total separation from music, and I just focused on my business, Vendetta Studios. I just focused on just directing and just doing commercials for brands. And honestly, I was just kind of floating through life a little bit. I was making really good money, and my business was the highest it's ever been because I put all my energy into Vendetta Studios. So we had 4 projects a month. But that also didn't make me happy because I don't just want to direct commercials all day for other brands and companies. I love doing it, but that's not all I want to do. I didn't move to LA to just be a director and an editor. I moved to LA to pursue my dreams of being an actor, an entertainer, a musician. So it wasn't until Fortnite came along.
Catch me in the battle bus Fortnite. Make it rain, money dance Fortnite. Running from the storm on a Fortnite. Dropping on your bitch on a Fortnite.
When Fortnite came along, it was this little idea, and I was like, I really want to do a parody of Lil Pump and Fortnite. I think if I did that, it would get a lot of views. And I remember when I recorded it, it was the most fun I've ever had.
Let me double up the llama. Let me double up the llama too. I think it sounds great. Let's double the llama too. Fortnite, all night. Yeah!
I released the song, and the song got 100 plays. And I was like, all right, well, it was still fun. And then my brother called me, and he said, that song is so f***ing good, man. You sound like Eminem. You sound like Eminem. Oh, it's f***ing awesome, man. It's a f***ing awesome song. You sound awesome. That phone call meant so much to me. It gave me the motivation I needed to do the music video. Yeah, so we did the video, and 18 million views now. That shit blew up, and I started getting calls and emails from people who I haven't talked to in a long time. My mood started to change because I started to kind of reconnect with why I love making music so much. And after that, I just started making more songs, and I started hitting the studio again every day. It was just fun again, and I was just doing it. And I was like, you know what? I don't know what this is, but I'm just gonna let it come out. And it kind of started to come out as Detroit Skinny. And that's kind of how this whole project got kickstarted. It was yeah, I think this is Detroit Skinny. I think this is what he's been waiting for. That character's been waiting for 10 years, sitting patiently, and it was finally time for him to come out. All right, so we are turning on to Sherwood Avenue in Centerline. This is where I spent a lot of my time as a kid. I would spend half of my time at my house and I'd spend half of my time at my grandparents' house. Every time I would see my grandma, she would always talk about how she almost had the chance to be an actor. I guess she won like a beauty contest in the 1920s or 30s, and her prize for winning the beauty contest was she got a free flight to LA, and then she was gonna have a screen test at like Warner Brothers for a movie. So it was a big deal for her, you know, it was like her big break, but her parents wouldn't let her go. She wanted to be an actress, she wanted to be a singer, she wanted to be an entertainer so bad, but she never did. And before she died, she got to see my career kind of start though. And then my grandpa, I went to go see him before I left. This was literally like the night before I left for LA. And I was like, hey grandpa, I was like, you know, I'm going to move to LA. And I remember the last words he told me was, give him hell, kid. That was his last words, was give him hell. And I'll never forget that. I have not been to this house in about 20 years. Oh wait, oh! This is it. Yeah, this is it, because this is the building that's across the street. This is what, oh my gosh. Their house is totally gone. This is where my grandparents' house was. And I would spend a lot of time here. Yeah, their house was right here. And now it's just a big pile of dirt. I remember all this stuff too. This was like her garden, I think. I think her garden's still there. That was her garden. There you go. That is gone. I really wanted to come back home to do all this stuff. I love LA. I want to make sure that's clear. But I don't feel deeply connected or rooted to LA. However, I do feel very deeply rooted in the culture and the community of Detroit. So for that reason, I wanted to do something really, really good for the city. And I realized that was something that was kind of missing in my life. There's the tour of where I grew up. You saw my first house, and here's my grandparents' house. That's the tour. When I was living out in LA, I realized that like one of the big missions that I want to do in life is that like I really want to help out in Detroit. I want to inspire people from the city. The entire project to me is special and important, and it's very, very, very personal. And I don't know if a lot of people have ever really seen that side of me, and if I've even shown that side of me. I have a way better quality of life here right now, and I'm able to invest in a lot of my projects again, and I don't feel the pressure. And that, I think, was the biggest problem, was I started feeling pressure, like I was obligated to make these things that I didn't really want to make just to make money. You know, this next chapter, I think, is all about getting back to me. I think that I have so much experience now at this point that this next wave is going to be something really, really special, where I can kind of pull upon all my experience and make even better stuff for people. I started thinking more about my city and like the things I wanted to do to help the city, and like it was something that was important for me to kind of bring back was bring back Detroit Skinny and really make some cool songs with it. It was like really therapeutic to make this project and to make these new songs, and I would just go to the studio every day and I would just record and I would write lyrics. And I can honestly tell you that before, when I made stuff, it was just fun and I enjoyed doing it. This was the first time that I made something where it felt therapeutic. All right guys, thank you so much for watching. I know some of you have been fans since 2005, 2006, all the way back to MySpace the Movie or Heat Street or Chad Future. Whenever you found me, thank you for being a fan. I love you guys all so, so much, and I hope you love the next wave of videos. I hope you love the next wave of music. I promise you, I put so much hard work into it, and my team has put a lot of hard work into it too, and I know you guys are gonna love it. So thank you again for being a fan, and it would mean the world to me if you could subscribe and share and like and all that fun stuff. Just thank you guys though. Thank you for being a fan, and I will talk to you guys soon. Later.